We're back. I hope you're still listening. Andy, are you still here?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking?
The fuck you think this is? This is live radio.
Oh.
Professional, too.
Someone should have
So you
told
can
me.
tell.
Oh, that's what that little red light means. The on air.
This is why I handle the console.
Okay.
My
Clearly.
show.
Clearly.
My territory. You stay on your side, and I'll stay on mine.
Technically, I'm closer to the mic, but that's just because you're really loud all the time.
Exactly. We have no choice but to do it that way. You think I want it to be that way?
Well, yeah, you're the one that put it there.
Yeah, I guess I am. That's what she said. At least I didn't put it up your ass.
Wow, nope, wasn't gonna go there.
It's a pretty big mic. I mean, if you include the stand, I mean, what is that, like a 10-inch?
You know what? I don't even want to think about that right now.
Well, I'm making you think about it.
No, you're not.
Well, sort of. I'm talking about it, and you're still in the conversation.
I'm skirting the issue and studying the blinds.
I'll make you think about something more disturbing.
Okay?
I want to tell you a little bit about a fetish that an 18-year-old woman in Ann Arbor has. I saw this on Craigslist, okay? Here's what she had to say. Hello. I have a fetish of being impregnated, and I would like to live out my fantasy. I'm a young, attractive, and smart black woman looking for a non-black man to impregnate me. He can't be a smoker, must be STD-free, will ask for proof, and will show mine also. I'm 5'4" and of slim, but curvy build. If you are interested, I would like to see a picture of you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So, Andy, I took the liberty of responding to this ad in your name. Expect her to come visit you soon, because I told her that you would be hosting.
Tonight?
Yeah, you're going to be a daddy.
Oh, why?
Isn't it weird that she just doesn't want any black people?
I don't know.
But she has a fetish, a fantasy of being impregnated. Does she have any clue what goes along with that? Because I've watched many videos of people giving birth. It's just...
Wait, hold on. Go back to what?
It's painful.
Hold on.
Well, if I'm going to be a daddy someday, I'm going to have to be in the delivery room with the woman giving birth. So I don't want to be fazed by it, okay?
So you've gone out and watched YouTube videos of live birth? Or just...
I'm attracted to pregnant women, okay?
Okay.
But anyway,
learn something new every day.
You know this.
No. You know what you need to do?
What?
You need to get on her, like, a couple months after.
Mm-hmm.
You wait for that one.
What do you mean? This ad's been around forever. I saved this in my favorites, like, back in September.
Well, then follow up on it.
And just be like, hey, are you pregnant? I want some of this. But I'd have to prove to her that I'm STD free. And I can't do that, even though I've never had sex. That's not proof enough. But, anyways, she doesn't trust me. No one else trusts me either. I mean, here's the thing. Okay? Americans don't trust each other anymore. So, and this isn't just about the loss of faith in big institutions. This has nothing to do with government. It's not about Wall Street. It's not about Walmart. It's about your fellow man. Your next door neighbor. The person that you flip off because they cut you off. These days, only 1/3 of Americans say most people can be trusted. I think you're one of those people. We've had this discussion. Remember after the Boston bombing, we got all philosophical about where we are, where humanity, the state of humanity. You said more good than bad, and I argued like the cynic that I very well can be once in a while. But anyway...
You argued more bad than good, am I wrong?
Yes.
Am I right? Am I wrong, right?
You're right. Half felt that way, though, in 1972, when the General Social Survey first asked the question.
Yeah. Represent.
Representing what?
Optimism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optimism 40 years ago.
Hey, man. Take what I can get.
You weren't even around back then. You weren't even a thought. Your dad's balls hadn't even dropped yet back when that poll was taken.
Thanks for bringing that up.
What year was your dad born? I could be wrong.
Late 60s.
Late 60s, then definitely not. See, my dad was born in 1962, so I don't even think his had dropped yet. But anyway, 40 years later, a record high of nearly 2/3 say, you can't be too careful in dealing with people. An AP-GFK poll constructed last month found that Americans are suspicious of each other in everyday encounters. Less than 1/3 even expressed a lot of trust in clerks who swipe their credit cards, drivers on the road, or people they meet when traveling. Okay.
Are you serious?
As a retail worker, credit cards, come on. Okay, every once in a while, you'll have those idiots who, will swipe their cards like 4 times. And these are mostly old people who will think that because they had to keep swiping their cards for the payment to occur, that they were going to get charged multiple times. It's like, no. Your card wasn't registered. You have to wait until the PIN pad says card swiped for them to even acknowledge that your card even exists. How the fuck could you be charged more out of thin air?
They don't know that.
Again, should not be allowed to leave their homes. Someone should be a personal shopper for them. If you can't handle that, you should not be shopping in public. You should send someone else to do it.
They're trying they're trying to learn. How are they going to learn?
Learn what?
How this stuff works.
They're old. They should know by now.
Not if you keep introducing new technology.
Anyway. Okay, when did people start swiping credit cards?
When did they start changing credit card machines? Every month. Every store has a different system.
Yeah, well. Anyways, drivers on the road or other people they don't trust. I can't blame people for that. I don't trust other drivers.
I don't trust other drivers when I think they're cops.
Or people they meet when traveling. Now, anyway, someone started chatting me up on Facebook. I don't trust that person. I think they're trying to make my show get ruined. But anyway.
Then close Facebook.
Yeah. I'm leery of everybody, said a random person named Bart Mirowski of Albany, New York. Caution is always a factor. Okay, thank you, Mr. Random Person, for saying what anyone else could say. Anyway,
would anyone else put it so succinctly?
Shit, I could!
But did you? Did you really?
No, I'm not a simple man.
Nope.
But anyway, what's known as social trust brings good things. A society where it's easier to compromise or make a deal, where people are willing to work with those who are different from... These are just opinions of the writer now, we don't need to hear that. But anyway, I don't know, Andy. What do you think of this column?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been alive long enough to have like a compare and contrast. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything else to compare this to. But I know definitely like you go to other places. You know, one of the things you always hear is, "Oh, they're so nice. People are so nice there." You go to, you know, you say like something, go to Canada, and people, it's, "Oh, someone just washed my laundry for me." You go to Louisiana, and someone, you know, I think I remember seeing a stranger just like, you know, watch someone else's baby for him. Hold on, I need to get something for my car. Can you watch it?
I wouldn't trust someone to do that. Not my baby.
But.
But what?
But I'm just saying, they did.
Okay.
And I think that's sort of where this article is going.
But is it disturbing that less people are trusting now than they were in the past? What do you think contributes to that?
I don't have any idea. I mean, I know what this columnist certainly seems to think. that people just stay inside and watch their YouTube videos and don't interact with each other and don't learn how to trust. Many social scientists blame 24-hour news coverage of distant violence for skewing people's perceptions of crime, says the article.
Okay. Yeah, the local news can really, really be, like, they try to, I won't watch the local news. I mean, I'm going into media, but I won't I won't watch certain outlets. I'm going into media to basically attack other forms of media. That's what I do. I'm a watchdog, even though I hate dogs. And many of them scare me. But, you know...
Gosh, that's what Jon Stewart does. Even though you don't like him for something.
He's okay. I never said I didn't like him.
Okay.
I just prefer Colbert. But anyway, so yeah. I really thought this was going to make for a better conversation than it did.
Know.
It had a catchy title. But I feel like we've already had this discussion about, whether or not people are generally good or bad. You could look into my archives for that episode. It was the one about the Boston bombing. Didn't I call it something offensive, have an offensive title about that?
I don't know.
I don't even remember what it was called, but...
You have I thought you had a photographic memory for these things. I don't store these away in long term. It just sort of passes through and I go, yep, we did an episode. It was called something. And one ear out the other.
Boston Massacre.
Boston Massacre.
That's what I called it. If you listen to Boston Massacre Part 2, you can hear Andy and I discuss the state of humanity in great detail.
Executive summary? I say, if the world was more bad than good, then we'd all be dead and society would have crumbled a long time ago.
And by crumbled, what do you mean? How far do they have to go to crumble? Define crumbled. Is it not bad enough that people camp outside of Best Buy for Black Friday? But if you camp outside on Wall Street and protest, well, that's considered disturbing the peace?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and just say anarchy. I think if the world was more bad than good, then we would have long ago slipped into anarchy. Not the good kind of anarchy. Not everyone coexisting
See,
peacefully.
that's a problem. We never have any idea how it would work out. Somalia is the closest thing. And that ain't exactly...
That's not a friendly place.
No. You ever see that episode of South Park that involves Somalia where Cartman was like, oh, let's go off and be pirates? And he got Clyde and Butters and Ike to go with him.
Nope, never did.
Absolutely hilarious.
I thought you were going to say bring up Starvin' Marvin.
No, that was season 1. That was different. But... Okay, how about this for humanity being stupid, okay? I spent half my shift today at Meijer's gas station. To catch you up on things, since the last time we've seen each other, I've actually worked at the gas station a few times when people have called in sick. I now work there sometimes. I never know until I show up, but I'll show up to the building and they'll be like, oh, they need you at the gas station. But anyway, today, this lady came in. She came up to the register. She had a thing of Cheetos, and she had some tampons. She wanted me to check the price on the tampons, so I scanned it. They rang up as $3.59. Had 10 tampons inside. 10 tampons for $3.59. That's, well, okay, I don't know. Can you make one tampon last an entire period? I don't think so. You know, ask your girlfriend. Text her now. No. Anyway, it's funny. I'm in a Facebook conversation with one of my female coworkers. I could ask her, but she might not have a clue what I'm even talking about. She's probably not listening to my
completely out of
show.
context.
Well, I told her I was doing a radio show tonight, but she's just talking to me about random shit because that's what she does. But anyway, she canceled the tampons.
Okay.
But you know what she proceeded to do?
Not buy the Cheetos.
She bought the Cheetos. She spent $8 on lottery tickets. So, you have enough money to buy tickets where your odds of winning are less than getting struck by lightning twice. Because I'm talking about Powerball tickets, jackpot
Yeah.
drawings. These aren't your scratch-offs. Which...
Okay.
You're not going to buy tampons, which... You're just going to let your vagina bleed into your underwear.
Dude, you don't know...
And not wear anything.
You don't know her situation.
And you're going to buy... But you're not going to...
You don't know if she could have gotten them cheaper elsewhere.
See, that's what my coworker at the gas station told me.
bargain hunting.
See, I've talked to two people... Well, you know what? You're still spending $8 on lottery tickets. But anyway... See, it's funny that you say that, because that's exactly what the guy working at the gas station was saying after she left the store, and I was ranting about that. And it's funny, too, because when I went to my lunch break and I was talking about this with another one of my coworkers, she completely agreed with me and thought it was crazy, and that this woman had a gambling problem. So, there are two sides to it, but, I mean, for God's sake, what if she was on her period right then and there, and she needed tampons, but $3.59 wasn't enough? You couldn't even buy $4 of lottery tickets.
You don't know her situation.
Neither do you.
Nope. But it's more fun to make you angry than it is to just sit here and nod along.
Yeah.
Complete honesty. Full disclosure.
You want to hear another funny Craigslist ad?
Okay.
Because we have like 13 minutes left in this part, and then we'll go to Yahoo Answers.
Okay.
A 30-year-old man in Ann Arbor is looking for a man to jack off to pictures of his wife so he can watch.
Okay.
He says, I want to watch someone jack off to pics of my wife. I have a whole bunch of pics of her. I have never done this before, but think it would be really exciting. Let me know if you're interested.
Saber, put it away.
But anyway, what are your thoughts? Is this man in the closet?
Huh? No, I don't. No. I don't know. There's a fetish out there for anything. I think you dig deep enough, you're gonna find it. I don't know how far you had to dig to find. I don't know how deep you had to dig to find that. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised that such a thing exists.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's bisexual. That is a thing. Some people deny its existence and don't understand how one can go both ways, but it's definitely a thing. You tend to
prefer...
You
had Hannah on the show. Hey.
What do you mean? She believes that exists, right?
She had to explain
Obviously.
the whole... Because it's LGBTQA, and then the
pansexuals, too.
The slang is alphabet soup, because they just keep tacking on more letters on
There's
the end.
also a sexuality where people will not only be attracted to men and women, but they'll also be attracted to the transgenders. And I think that's a pansexual.
Dude, again.
It just gets...
Again, if you had Hannah here...
Because bi just means
you would have
two.
all your questions answered.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I don't think it really matters about, putting terms to it. I think we just have to accept it. That's what counts, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, one more ad. There's a 48-year-old who says that you must meet specific standards. Says, I'm very real. First words, oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make me suspicious at all. Having to reassure us that you're a real person. And I have expectations that you must meet in order for this to work. Before I get to those, let me tell you up front that I am married and intend to stay that way. My husband knows and approves of what I'm seeking in this ad.
Okay.
Yeah, right. What I expect. And she's got a list of numbers. Number 1, you are not married. You are. And your wife won't come out to play with you. Don't contact me. So it's okay for you, as a married woman, to go find a man, but he can't be married too. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Number 2, you must be easygoing and gentle in nature. Well, yeah, to put up with this situation? No shit. Number 3, you understand that there will be times that we're with my husband, both in and out of the bedroom. Say what? We need more details there, though. Is he going to watch you guys get it on? Or are all 3 of you going to be involved? Is she going to watch you get it on? Is it going to be like that episode of How I Met Your Mother where The crazy girl wanted to have a three-way with Barney and the stuffed teddy bear.
That's awkward. Never heard that one.
Number 4. Yes, size does matter. Between 7 and 8 inches is ideal, and thick is a requirement as well. So it needs to be a big fat cock. Probably because her husband's is small. Best of both worlds. Number 5. You must be free to spend time on weekends, perhaps all weekend, as well as time through the week with me/us. So which one is it? Am I hanging out with both of you? Or just one? No.
I don't know.
I am 5'5", weigh 150, and have double D breasts. I'm looking for someone that meets the above criteria, that I can have a sensual, sexual relationship with, as well as friendship. I expect you to be friends with my husband as well. And understand that he will be spending intimate time with us. He enjoys watching. As well as just doing regular activities. Don't worry, we will have our own alone time as well. I want this on a regular and ongoing basis with the right person. Ideally, you will be between 45 and 60 years of age. See, I was getting ready to reply to this ad, but then, well, I was just too young, damn it. I wanted in on this, too.
Shoot.
I was going to sign you up as well. We were going to tag team this. Rotate weekends. Also, the closer you live to our home, the more likely that we can make this work. If this relationship is something you're interested in and can meet the needs listed above, please feel free to contact me and tell me about yourself. Pictures are expected. I have to be attracted for this to get off the ground, and as I stated above, size really does matter. Pictures of your face and penis will receive pictures in return. To help me find the real people, please put, quote, I match your 5 in the subject line. And by all means, please get in touch. Touching really does sound nice.
Wow.
Andy, your thoughts?
That's some very interesting stuff right there.
Where do I sign? Well, I'm afraid I'm not old enough.
You don't qualify. You don't qualify to sign. But I think it sounds like, what's the word? Polyamory. It's being able to love multiple people at the same time in a very open and honest kind of way. And I think that's something we just have to recognize and be accepting of. Isn't that what you said?
Do you think this ad is BS? Do you think someone just made this whole thing up, or do you think this is too crazy that it just has to be true?
I think such a thing exists. I think it's possible that it's real, and I don't know. I think everything, just by being on Craigslist, makes it sound that much creepier. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, you know what? Fuck it. We got 6.5 minutes left in part 3. You got some Yahoo answers cleared up. Let's just start the segment now. Shut up! Nobody asked you. Andy, what aren't they asking us?
Should I message him? Please help me. Instant answer, it's hurting a lot. So he was my best friend. Now the dream we have seen to get to go there he is going. And here I am nowhere, and he... I really should have read this first. Him WhatsApp showing me of his pics of success. What should I do? I'm getting too jealous because I made him like this. Now he is going on. Should I message him? Fuck off. It doesn't bother me now. Don't show this crap. You have no talent. Should I not? Question mark.
You know what? I don't even know what the fuck she's saying. Your thoughts?
Oh, it was originally asked in India. That's why the grammar is so bad. Because this is... I don't know. Maybe
so she's jealous about something?
I think she told him to follow his dreams, and now he's doing that without her, and she's all jealous.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? I should probably go to the Yahoo Answers site and find a question now. Oh, I went to Yahoo Sports instinctively. You know what? Just do another one. You get to do 2.
I'm 17. I met a 16-year-old guy, and I liked him, so I asked him out. Normally, I don't go for younger guys at all, capitalized. But I did this time. We saw a movie, and towards the end of the movie, he kissed me. On the first date. I'm not too opposed to first date kisses, but it was a deep kiss, and his hands roamed.
Oh, no.
I had to push him away. He acted as if we were GF and BF. Then, after, we walked around the mall, and he started talking, and kept talking about his exes, and all these girls he had dated, and then brought up how he had a crush on this girl, and said he would probably never get over her. I thought I was fucking high. I literally couldn't believe it. Did I just make a huge mistake in deciding to go out with a younger boy? Am I right to call this the worst date of my life? Or is this normal?
You were into him, so you asked him out. He was probably turned on by that. So we got a little physical. You're both at the age of, well, I don't know what state this is. In theory, you're old enough to do sexual stuff. He was into you.
Consent?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, I think it was a crap date, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what's the what I'm saying is, what the hell's the point of going to Yahoo Answers with this? Honestly, what the hell's the point in ever posting on Yahoo Answers? Well, to get
Am I overreacting, or did I just go on the worst date of my life?
She's overreacting. It's not like he stood her up or was rude to everyone in sight and acted like a total douche. It's not like he I don't know. It's not like he was texting the whole time. Nothing worse than someone texting on a date. Give me your full undivided attention, bitch.
But
I'm paying for this. You're on my time.
This is the girl. This is the girl.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just speaking from my perspective.
Okay. But, I mean, he did, it looks like, spend, like, the entire back half of the date talking about who he would probably try to hit on next.
Oh, well, okay. Fair enough.
So it's like, my interpretation is, he was interested, and then he wasn't. And he didn't even bother trying to hide it.
Oh, well, at least he's honest.
At least he's douchey. I mean, that's...
Yeah. At least you learn now.
Keep it inside.
Okay.
Keep it on the inside.
Kayla has a question, originally asked in Canada. She wants to know, how should I reply to my crush?
You don't.
When he says, "Good night, cutie," what should I reply with? Because I always reply with the same thing, and I want to reply with something different. Here's how you should reply. Or is it?
Good night. Or is
and
it?
act like a sociopath.
Just
convince
a
him
straight up
that you're
sociopath?
or a psycho. Just convince him that you're gonna come kill him in his sleep. Say something creepy like, "I know where you live."
So that one's overdone.
Okay, what would you say?
I don't know. I'd have to stew on that. But something along the lines of like, "Beware the darkness," or God, I don't even know anymore.
Oh.
I'd have to think.
Oh.
Give me some time.
Oh, well, you don't have time. We have a minute and a half left in part 3, and that's it. And I don't see a number 3 here after naturally.
Then just threaten to stab him.
Even better. Or better yet,
go straight to
be
the violence.
like, "It's not over yet, baby." And then come over and suck his dick.
Wow.
Make it a real good night. Unless, of course, you've got some kind of herpes on your mouth, then that would make the night worse. But otherwise, you know, you can make it a better night by sucking his dick.
Just go all...
God, we sound like immature children.
Yeah. We're stooping to their level.
I want to get mine sucked.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm
You're coming off a little desperate.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Cue the Savage Garden music. Oh, wait.
Part 4.
I don't have it. I'll be a dream, I'll be something you're dark, that is how it goes. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something close enough. I'm just gonna keep nodding along so you don't keep singing.
I've really missed doing this. Coming up in part 4, a full half-hour segment of Shut Up. Nobody asked you. So, shut up then stick around. Because we told you, not asked.